All right, your village coach again. So I made a video yesterday. I'm reacting to.
So let's talk about bootcamp. I'm not saying that bootcamp won't fetch you a job. I'm not saying that getting the Amazon Web Service certification won't get you a job. All I'm saying is the number of people that are successful off bootcamp, the number of IT professionals that are successful off bootcamp is so small as to compare to the millions people make off bootcamp.
Zinnes advice. Okay. So, and I needed to follow up again because I got a lot of questions, feedback. Some leads actually came out of that video. So thanks to all of you that reached out. But now I would like to answer so many questions and then so we can take it up from there. Is it wise to go and attend college to gain masters or to focus on bootcamp? I got that as a question. I also had an insight like an average. How much can you pay for a bootcamp that is considerate?
You think so? They're wise.
That's very important to also, talk about. Now, let's bring some perspective to this. I'm a coach. I coach and then I train. So that's the beautiful thing about what I do. I train, I coach, I consult. Okay. And it's because I've been through this part before. And like I said in my video yesterday, I studied healthcare informatics in this country after attending piloting school to become a pilot. Okay. Now, I spent freaking 18 months to study healthcare informatics. I obtained master's in science, healthcare informatics. Nobody hired me. I applied for jobs. Nobody was calling me. At the time, I did not understand what it means to have a skill set. When you attend the university to obtain masters, what the university does for you is to mold you, instill in you leadership qualities and skills that will allow you to be competitive out there in the market. That would allow you to easily gain leadership roles because you will not want a company to make you a manager over people that have masters, that have bachelors, and you don't have any, right? In the US, they value degrees. I'm not trying to run Canada down. Canada don't really pay attention to your degrees as long as you gain experiences. Do you understand? Don't quote me, but a lot of my clients over there, they are facing that. So if you have an opportunity to obtain your master's, it is a wise thing to do. But if you say after you attend the master's, except you attended an Ivy League school, okay, the Ivy League schools are like called. I'm not saying it is, don't quote me, allegedly. But what I say is like cult is because they have a strong alumni and many top companies would go there to hire first before they go to others. So even their pay rate is different. So you have Ivy League pay rates and others. You have college and others. Do you understand me? So as a result of this, you find out that universities will not teach you those specific skill sets that would allow you to gain those specific jobs. Do you understand? But it is still honorable to have masters, have your bachelor's. If you have PhD, it's all well and good. But it doesn't guarantee that you are going to have that job that you're looking for, that six-figure job you are looking for. I give you an example. Dr. Joseph is my mentee. I brought him to Daddy Freeze. You guys listened to him spoke. When he landed his first job, right? He was still in school. It was actually his bachelor's that we used to close on that job. Yes, his first job. The only thing is he couldn't go do the job because he was not 100% remote. Yes, he couldn't go get to do the job because he was not 100% remote. But he landed the job with his first degree. But what helped him to obtain that job was the boot camp I subjected him to. The boot camp I subjected him to. So boot camp will drill you into specific job and skill sets. And I will tell you that the boot camp helps many to land jobs than obtaining masters. I will tell you that because, again, in my boot camp, many of the people that came to me, they had no masters. And with people with masters, they still come to me. A lot of people with masters, they still came to me. Do you understand me? Because they couldn't land a job. So, but with the boot camp, we are specific. We are teaching you specific job skills. For example, if you're coming to my boot camp as a business analyst, one is starting June 2nd, right? As a business analyst, we will drill deep and teach you and train you on specific tools. So when you go to the job description, when you read through the job description, you feel comfortable to apply. But if you just go and do masters and come out, I'm not sure masters will teach you Jira. They won't teach you process mapping. They might teach you some basic tools like Tableau, Power BI, if at all. They can just give you the intro part of it. But in the bootcamp, they literally show you exactly how it is done at your job that you are going to work. So if you ask me, if you don't have the money to go for masters, right? Focus on your bootcamp training. Now, how much should you spend in your bootcamp? Relatively, at most, if you are going to spend so much, let's say if you're doing like DevOps, okay, some DevOps will charge up to $4,000 or 5,000 because it takes some long time. It could take up to 6 months to get a hang of your DevOps training. Okay. Now, any other thing that I cannot think of, if you are being charged $12,000 for business analysis, go and do masters, please. Just go and do masters. That's outrageous. My business analysis is $650 for 20 days, and a lot of people are getting jobs from it. Do you understand? And the reason is because when I took the training, that was about the amount I paid. That was about the amount I paid. So attending masters is good, but bootcamp, I will tell you, is better because it's going to give you specifics. Now, why am I saying it's better? Because I have people that did not have a degree. They came to my bootcamp and they are working out there. They don't have degrees, but they came to attend my bootcamp and they are out there working. What did I do? How did they get those jobs? So once again, bootcamp is better. Yes, bootcamp is better. But if you have an opportunity to go for masters, do. But instead of spending $12,000 for a bootcamp, $15,000 for bootcamp, or instead of you to spend $10,000 for bootcamp, please go and do your masters. But when you are still done, you still come and do bootcamp. My business analysis is $650. My product management class is free, but if you need the certification, you're definitely going to pay for it. My Safe Scrum Master is free, but if you need the certification, you gotta pay for it. The data analysis is about $500. I mean, those are still affordable. Those are still within the range that you can pay and attend these trainings. Okay? So I hope I'm able to give you a little bit of insight. Don't get it twisted. The bootcamp will drill deep to specifics that allows you to get comfortable when you get a job, especially if that is going to be your first time in the tech space. See you all at the top because the bottom is crowded.